Hi students, and welcome to your online general psychology course. My name is Delia Wallace and I will be your professor this semester. I am so glad you're here. I just can't wait to teach you all about psychology in our online 16-week course. So the purpose of this video is to introduce you to the course, help you with some basic navigation, and most importantly, to let you know that I'm here. Even though it's an online class, I want you to know I'm physically on campus. So if you happen to also be on campus, you can stop by my office. We can always do Zoom appointments or, of course, email. So don't feel like you are in this vacuum all alone in this course. I'm very much here to help guide you and help you and be a resource to you so that you can be very successful in this course. So what you're looking at here is the homepage of our Canvas course. And if you are in section 98, it's exact same. So I'm going to have two sections, 97 and 98, that are exactly the same. So please don't let that throw you off if you're in section 98. Your page will look exactly like this, but just have section 98 instead of 97 at the top. So here's some of my information, my office location, my phone number. Of course, you can go over here in the Canvas inbox and email me that way, or email me directly at dstrong2@alamo.edu. I have my posted student hours, but honestly, let me know if these don't work for you and you actually do want to meet face to face or by Zoom, and I will work very hard to accommodate your schedule. So because this is asynchronous online, we will not have any scheduled meeting times for class. Everything will be posted out here in Canvas for you. I think that's the key, right, with online courses is to figure out the time management that works for you. So working on your chapters and assignments throughout the week so that you meet the due date by the end of the week. And so I'll kind of show you more or less how that will work throughout our time together. So as we're looking at our Canvas homepage, I want you to notice all these links over here in blue and pay specific attention to modules here. So I have set the course up. So the best way to navigate my course is through using modules. If you're skipping around and trying to just use that calendar or find assignments or that things to do that pops up on your homepage, you're likely to miss something or be confused by it. So if you stick to the navigation of modules, everything you need is in that week's module, and I just hope that's easier and smoother for you to navigate the course. So when you click on modules, yours will look a little different. I'm in my view here. You'll get this welcome to the course module. And this is some just basic background type of information. I do pull out, of course, it's the same dates and assignments and so forth, learning outcomes that you'll see in the simple syllabus. But I still like to format it and create a document with my way. Same information just looks different on the page, but you can see, your basic information here. And learning outcomes, how I will be measuring those learning outcomes, a little bit more about our assignments. I'm going through this because you can look at it at your own time. How I figure your grade, how the percentage of points that everything is worth, and then our course schedule and due dates of items. So that will be in there, but it's also the same information that's in your module. So if you just choose to look at it in the module, you'll see all those assignments, you'll see all those due dates. I did want to point out, let me scroll back. Sorry, I don't mean to make you dizzy here. This is our textbook here. You do not need to purchase the textbook. It is an ebook. We don't require you to have a paper copy of the book. If you want to do that on your own and see if you can find that online or in a bookstore, you're more than welcome. But we have transitioned to ebook, and I'll show you in just a few minutes how to get that through your Connect account. But I just wanted to mention that while we are right here. I'm going to go back to that module and this is where we just were the 2301 online fall syllabus. You can see I've broken down so that you know what this course is about and what my goal is to teach you for this semester. All of this is supplemental information, meaning that it's not assignments or content for the course curriculum, but rather information that's out there for you that will hopefully help, answer any questions that you have or help you better navigate Connect, or just familiarize you overall with the tech support that we have at SAC. So that will always remain in there. Maybe you don't need everything right now, but if you run into an issue, hopefully this will be very helpful for you. I hope you don't run into an issue. Some of the support information is right here. And then APA information. And then that brings us to our week 1 module. So this is how, all 16 weeks I will set it up. So at the beginning of the week, I encourage you to open up that week's module. You'll have the dates, but we will work, chronologically in order. So this week being week 1. If it has a due date and points, then that's an assignment that you do. If there is not that information underneath it, then that is, it's supplemental, it's a video, it's a PowerPoint, it's something to help support you in your work and understanding and learning for this course. So this week, I'm not diving into chapter 1 with you. I want to take this week to get to know you better, for you get to be able to familiarize yourself with the class. There's a couple assignments, and I'll talk about those in a little bit, but those are introduction type of assignments. I want you to get your Connect account set up. So you'll have all week to take care of that and check out your navigating of the course so that next week, when we start chapter 1, you're ready to roll. You're not trying to figure out, where do I read my chapter at? Where do I go? And all of that. When the assignments are upon you. So this week you will do an introduction discussion question. Now moving forward, anytime it says a discussion question, I'm going to click on that there. That is where the rest of the class can see what you type in. So that is information, and this one just happens to be about you. So if we were in class together and I was having you introduce yourself to the class, tell us the things about yourself. So I want to replicate that online, but you'll do this obviously by posting your answers to the discussion board. So I just want you to know. Also, here on out, anytime there's a discussion question, and this one's, again, introducing yourself, but the rest of the discussion questions will be about content that we're learning about that week in that week's chapter, okay? And that'll make more sense, and I'll always explain that to you as those are assignments are coming due. But my point is that with discussion questions, you need to respond to at least 2 of your classmates for full credit on the assignment. So you can certainly reply to more, but at a minimum of 2 of your peers post. So again, trying to facilitate that if we were in class face-to-face together and we were having an open discussion in class, that you're not missing that same type of interaction with your classmates because this is an online. Again, it's not at a certain set time. You just post it out there. Everybody reads it as they can. It is helpful to post your information early in the week so that by the due date, everybody has a chance. You won't be able to post to somebody else's post until you've posted your own. So if we're all waiting until the due date, then everybody's scrambling to do that and hoping somebody's posting something. So all that to say, the sooner you go ahead and post to your discussion question, then you can go ahead and make those 2 comments and you're good to go. And that you'll see how that plays out here. And I'm leaning at this first week as we're all learning how to do that. So that is the discussion question. And the other assignment that you have is on information on yourself is the student information questionnaire. This is purely for me. So your classmates won't be able to read your answers on the questionnaire, only on the discussion question will they see what you write. These questions, and I appreciate the time you take to answer them for me. There's 7 questions. It's not a big, long, drawn out questionnaire, but it just gives me some information that hopefully helps me serve you better as your professor. So if there's any resources I can provide, if there's any concerns, if you have any topic that you really are excited about learning in this course, those types of things, so that I can tailor and set the course in a way that meets your needs and your interests and so forth. So that's very helpful for me in my planning, as well as getting to know you and how to help you if you need that. So those two, your discussion question is due by August 30th, which I'm cheating here looking at my paper calendar, which is on Wednesday. So it's pretty early on here. And then your student questionnaire is not due until Sunday. Okay. And again, on both of these, they don't require you to do any researching or any, finding any material. They're just about you. Not just about you, but you know what I mean. And then some information on APA. APA stands for the American Psychological Association. APA is also the formatting style that we will use when we write certain assignments in this course. And so this is an introduction to APA. If this is brand new to you, please don't stress out about it. I'm here to teach you. I don't expect you to come into this being perfect with APA style. We're going to learn how to do APA together. So again, please don't let that be something that up front, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to do that. I'm going to fail this course. That is not the case. You are here to learn how to do APA, not to be, have it down perfect on the first assignment. So that is week 1. Again, introduction question, student questionnaire. I'm sorry, I missed one. You'll also set up your biosig. So that's pretty common if you've done an online course before. It will walk you through the steps to create your biosig, which you'll need on certain assignments throughout the entire semester. Okay, so and that's due by Sunday. So not again content for the curriculum just yet, but let's kind of get started, get this all figured out here. I do now want to point out this McGraw-Hill Connect link over on the left side of the page in blue. So here was your modules. That's where you always want to land when you come to my class. Scroll down to the week that you're in. And I also, while I have you here, it's really important that you work in order through the module. And that will probably be a bigger deal in week 2 on than it is necessarily for this week. But let me show you that real quick before I move on to Connect. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I've been off this summer, and you know how you're back, and there's my brain is moving faster than my mouth is right now. So my apologies on that. So I clicked on the first item in the module, and then I scroll down and you see that next button. You click next. That will take you to the next item in the module. Okay, then you can work on this assignment here. This is actually the discussion question. And then you hit next. You post it there. And that brings you up. Yours is going to look different. You're going to have the question there, and you can go straight into that. And then you'll click next. Click next all the way through the module. And that way you won't miss anything. And sometimes the next item in the module will not open up until you've gone through every item. And I'll get emails and when it comes around to week 2 and people will say, week 2 is not open. Yeah, you open it by making sure that you go through everything in the week 1 module. So you kind of see there, it's a checks and balance. You've got to click through everything for the next module or the next item in the module to open up. So very important that you just kind of get used to that. I set it up that way because I don't want you to miss an assignment. And if you're clicking through, you'll be good there. Okay, now back to what I was saying here, which is the McGraw-Hill Connect. So if I click on that, it will take me into, it's going to prompt you to set up your Connect. And once you do that, and I'm running out of time here. Once you do that, it will bring up your Connect account, and then you'll click on this ebook right here, and that's how you read your book. So I'm down to 10 seconds. Again, I wanted to keep it at 15 minutes or less. Here we are at the deadline. Welcome to class.